I have just immersed myself in the Mikvah of the Arizal. Let me show you the area. What you are looking at right now is the entrance to the Mikvah, and this is the surrounding area in Safat. It's right outside the cemetery. You're looking at that right now. Some of which go back to biblical times. It's also a modern cemetery. And this is Mount Meron. Okay. Now, a mikveh is a ritual bath. And the Arizal, it's an acronym for Rabbi Yitzhak Luria. He was a 16th century mystic who lived in Tzfat, and he made a major contribution to mysticism, and he made a very strong impression on the Jewish people, which is strong until this day. Um, and he, when he was living in Safat, would go to this mikveh every day. The housing is, since the time he was here, was apparently in the outside. It was it's a basically a pool of water, shall we say, that is fed by a natural underground stream. It's very cold. For those who decide to go to it, you go down 4 steps. The last two, which are very steep, you don't see them. They are underwater. Um, Now, the concept of a mikvah, it's the idea of being both physically clean and spiritually clean. Um, and they both feed upon each other. The idea of spiritual cleanliness, it's of biblical origin. It'll say that it responds to certain types of uncleanliness, tuma, that a person should wash their body. And the general idea of that is the mikvah. And it has a lot of intricate rules associated with it. And the the idea is that if a person touches, among other things, a dead sheretz is the word, among it's different animals that would include like a dead lizard. There's also the aspect of a person comes unclean due to really any type of sexual activity, uh, and that a mikveh restores their sense of cleanliness. The idea of tuma and tara does not make much sense. It's concerning purification from death. It's called the chok, or riddle of the Torah, that a person feels all types of yucky and dirty because they touched a disgusting animal's carcass. So this removes that feeling. In terms of the Yitzhak Luria, he was basically a mystic. He's attributed with a number of major ideas, that Tzimtzum, the idea of God limiting or concealing his presence in this world. that really everything is godliness. And one of the ways that God limited his appearance in the world is he created darkness. And one can pierce through the darkness and see his presence through that. Which according to some is one of the reasons that man exists, to see through the concealments of this world. The Tanya uses the idea of a beard, that God, so to speak, is like a man, and he has a beard, but is the beard part of the man? It doesn't have the same sense of feeling of a person's skin. Okay, but nevertheless, it's part of him, and it's through this we could understand the creation of the world and God's presence in it. However, the Tanya also says that it is not within the power of human beings to understand this totally. Also, that a person cannot completely understand the absolute unity of God. And it's the first time in Safatza that I've gone to the Mikvah. I used to go to it when I'd visit here quite frequently. As I said, it's very cold. It was, in fact, quite refreshing today. Very hot now in Safat. Shalom, shalom.